Have you ever walked into a meeting and immediately felt the tension in the room? You're not imagining it. We are social beings, and our brains are constantly scanning our environment for one thing: safety. In a world of AI and automation, your most valuable leadership superpower isn't your ability to crunch data. It's your ability to read the room and identify what's happening in it. When a teammate gets combative or suddenly goes silent, it's easy to judge their character and find fault with them. But true leadership means reinterpreting these moments not as character flaws, but as valuable data about your team's psychological state. Often these behaviors are subconscious responses to a real or perceived lack of psychological safety. In situations like this, we need to be able to decode a distressed coworker. Whether someone is in fight mode or flight mode, they are signaling that the environment feels unsafe to them. As leaders, we are called to be stewards of safety. We must learn to respond with curiosity and compassion rather than judgment. We must help to bridge the gap and restore a sense of safety. When your team is going through an emotionally or psychologically challenging time, don't just brainstorm, instead, painstorm. Use the pain framework to diagnose what's really going on. This will help you to identify your team's emotional pain points. P stands for priorities. The focus here is to identify competing priorities among your team members. The key question to ask your team is, what priorities are competing for your attention? A stands for anxiety. The focus is to help your team members face their fears of loss or lack of competence. The key question is, what worries are you facing right now? I stands for inertia. The focus is on identifying structural barriers or old habits that are inhibiting your team members from moving forward. The key question to ask is, what makes it easier to keep doing things the old way? N stands for noise. The focus here is on reducing confusion and mixed messages. The key question is, where are we sending mixed messages? There is a beautiful neurological trick called name it to tame it. When you sense tension and calmly label it, you actually help calm the brain's threat center and reactivate the rational brain for everyone in the room. This might be something as simple as saying, "I'm noticing some anxiety about this deadline." This simple act of calm truth-telling invites others to step out of survival mode and back into their best, most creative selves. Finally, remember that being yourself is not a license for raw, unfiltered expression. True stewardship involves adjusting your behavior to meet the needs of the situation. By disciplining your raw emotions, you actually appear more genuine, stable, and trustworthy to those you lead. You were built for a purpose, and that purpose involves building bridges, not just finishing tasks. If you're interested in learning more about developing your social skills, I invite you to click on the links in the description. Let's build some bridges to connect people.